So we're back. We're gonna strip this engine down. We're gonna see what comes off it. We've done this a few times with that old scrapper engine. We need to obviously be careful with this one because we're gonna use everything from the other engine onto this one, but we'll box everything up off here and keep it to one side. I don't not trust this engine's bits, but we don't know what's wrong with it, do we? So we're gonna have to do something to eliminate all the problems we've had and swap everything over. So let's get this stripped down to the block, and we'll get everything cleaned up. We'll get some degreaser on it, paint the block, and get ready to transfer all the stuff over from the other engine onto this one. Let's get on with it. We've got the old 10 mils impact gun. Get this turbo housing off, exhaust off. One thing that's good if you're stripping stuff down is freezer bags, so that works. I'll just make a pile there. I can put everything together later on. That's that and that. So some of these will come off without snapping. That'd be a bonus, wouldn't it? Right. Exhaust. Put some gloves on today. So we've got a lot of oil deposits here. I don't know why that's like that. It all seems. Check the turbo. It's alright to be honest. We've tried to keep everything together. And we have a lot of van parts, not a lot of vans. We've got all this inside the turbo housing. I think it's just all residue. I don't know what that is, but that's not good, is it? Yak. Right, let's get the turbo off. 10 mil. So you got one bolt at the top under there to get to somehow. Then from underneath you've got to take your exhaust off, I would imagine, and then get in to do it. Not the easiest of jobs, is it? At all. So in theory that should just come up, shouldn't it? I know, or return with feed pipe, or feed pipe return even. So as you can see, weather's just awful today. There's not much we can do today, so that's why I'm doing this. Can't get the other engine out either, so we're stuck inside. So definitely something's been, could it be that? It's really oily. So, of the, is it copper bush or something, or maybe that's failed and it's just leaking, spraying a bit of oil across the engine. I'm not sure. Maybe something to have a look at on your van if it's and it's dripping oil underneath. Oh, dear. Next one is that's loose. That's loose. Need a bit of a tap. So what's really odd is this bracket is up against the side of the oh, that was a bit fast, wasn't it? So the injector is got injectors on the brake. The turbo is catching on that bracket there. So you think you'd be able to wiggle that past there, but you can't. So you actually got to just crack that bracket. Boy. Got to just loosen that off a bit to get this up. Yeah, so that just needs loosening off. As you can see, it's not the well, obviously a bit of moisture in there I think, but I think it'd go again that, but for the purpose of what we're doing we won't be using it. But it might come in handy at some other point. Let's get these gaskets off. Together as we go along. So this feed pipe here, you can see what I mean, this drain, it goes all the way down there, all the way around there, down here, and it's substantial. You know, I still don't get it, because you wouldn't want water filling up here, would you? And that's basically where it is. Once it's level to the top of the engine is where the water would drain out from. I think I'm going to do away with that this time. I'm going to get rid of this pipe. I'm not going to have it on this engine. I'm going to get rid of it altogether. Right. So the next thing to get off is this manifold. Not losing all the bolts. Studs are coming out with it. There's an awful lot of oil at the back of here. Let's just spin this as best we can. So this EGR valve, I'm actually going to do away with it completely. So I'm going to modify something. I'm going to sort this casting out on this end. See if I can do out with it. Let's see if we can do something around the front as well. Because I actually want to. I'm going to try and remove it all on this engine, and once we've refitted it all, go and get some mapping done on it, see if it's any different, see if it's actually worthwhile. Well, completely remove it. But we'll just rag the bolts off. Let's get it on undone. Casings up to start with. There's the guard for it there. Right. So that's that bit off. Let's unbolt it from that. Let's put them back in there. We've got to get round this side. Right. Manifold. We are off at that. Nice to get a bigger manifold for it, won't it, with a bigger inlet. So this oil's coming from up here as well. The oil doesn't travel uphill, does it? So I wonder if I had a bit of a gasket failure maybe. Certainly can't reuse these, can we? So, don't know. But right on to that. Let's get rid of that. So you can now see this water pipe. So they planned on having this leaking, didn't they, at some point? Not anymore. It's going. 8mm. So you can do this, most of these sockets are 8, 12, 8 and 13 and 10. But it's not, you don't need any specialist socket sets to do it. You do need one to get the flywheel off. I've had a bit of a nightmare yesterday putting this on an engine stand. It was horrid. I've had to take the flywheel off to get it off. I had to use a special socket, an E for certain sockets to get the flywheel bolts off. I ain't got one of them. So there we go. Because I had to put much thought into stopping the injectors getting wet as I did into that. We'd be alright, wouldn't we? Let's get rid of that. Do the engine stand where the wheels actually all spin rather than turn one wheel. Be a big help, wouldn't it? This dreaded side. We'll take this hose off here, that goes up to that water heater thing, preheat. We'll just disconnect it. Flopping about. There we go. So what have we got on this side? Well, in there, believe it or not, take this off here, get rid of this. Take it out of these fuel lines as well. Sort them in a minute. So, up here, this bit here, we've got a bleed. How are you supposed to get to that? No idea. You know, that's supposed to be for you go take all this side off to get in there to try and undo that, and if you can't nip it up, you can't. So that's another bleed screw. If you go, thermostat sensor, dead easy, in, out. Don't lose your clip. It's over there. But we might take this off and fit a new one while we're on with it. In fact, we will fit a new one. Let's get this fuel pump off. I took the old fuel pump to bits. It didn't end well, ended up in a skip. So I don't think I'll take up reconditioning fuel pumps. It all just felt a bit, springs, valves, everything just felt a bit. So it didn't go down so well. Right, let's get these fuel lines gone. That one, we're going to use the ones off the other engine as well, so let's just get these out of the way. You never know, they might come in handy for something else. Right, let's just crack this bolt off here. I think it's a 17, that's a minute. It's close enough. I did fit a new fuel solenoid on this, but we're not going to keep on with that. We're just going to fit everything from the other engine. Keep all the fuel stuff separate. Problem is I can't give any of this stuff away. I would to help everybody out, but I don't trust it. I don't trust anything I've taken off some of these vans, and I'd hate to give it to somebody to try and it don't work. It's such a shame, but I'll hang on to it, and we could test some parts on running vans. But to get these out, a little bit of a pain because they're sprocket driven, so we've got to. These are even harder to do on, I think, on the actual engine itself. You do get a bit of oil dripping down, which you will when you take it out, but that's it there, gear driven off there. Put this down here. Anybody else? I'd have to swap a vacuum pump. No idea. But we'll probably have to change that as well. I'm not leaving anything to chance. The brakes worked on that van, I drove it back, so we'll be binning that off as well. In fact, we're going to take that off right now as well with everything else. Let's hope I can remember where it all goes. That come away pretty easy. Let's the only thing we have to keep with this engine is a fuel rail. I might even swap the sensors on from that rail onto this one when we do it. We'll take all this vacuum side off in one go. I need to put the engine bracket on to lift it off, but I'll just clean them up in a bit of WD and some penetrating fluid and sort them, so just have to hang on to that bit. Oop. This is that blade screw there, which is absolutely, in my eyes, pointless. But I can clearly do it with my finger. It's like a Schrader valve in it. Take it off, let's have a look. Imagine that up there. Yeah, it's just pretty much like a little Schrader valve that just must leak a bit of air out and then you can nip it back up. You just can't get in to do it though, can you? It's just not going to happen, is it? So there's one there, there's two on your heater pipes as well. Let's get rid of that as well then. Yeah, but we can't trust this van, this engine, can we? Because it's been parked up for forever, and we don't know what's happened to it, do we? So the way to get rid of everything is to basically get rid of it. That's finished that. So that's your EGR cooler pipe. EGR pipe goes round. Let's get rid of that. I'll take the water pump off this side. I'll try and tease it out because I want to try and not shear the bolts if I can. I've got another water pump for it, so we'll just try and get these bolts out without snapping them if we can. See if the water pump's had it. Might even try to get the glow plugs out. It could be a bit of a nightmare. But while it's in bits, might as well have a go. Don't leave anything to chance. Where's my hockey stick? Healthy either. Oh yeah. What's going on here? So that about that. So water pumps snapped. I presume that's supposed to be stuck on there, is it? Like that? Or is that just something that... It looks like it snapped off that to me using my light. So... Yeah. Not good. Not good on that score. Pretty horrid looking in there, but we'll clean it all up. Nothing we can't sort. Let's take the alternator off, that could come off next. So, right, let's leave that on there. Let's get that pipe off there and get rid of some of the water pipes. Each grip should do it. Get rid of that. Over there. Oh, right, now what are we up to? This EGR valve jobby. Let's start by getting rid of that. Right, so some of this is seized up now. I could do with that out of the way, to be honest. I can get this up. This just pull out. Yep. There's the dipsticks on these. I mean, look. What on earth we're thinking doing that? I don't even know if it... I don't even use it. I think 7.5 litres. I just measure it out. Tip it in. I don't even think I use with the dipstick. Does anybody else? No idea. Sorted. Let's get this engine bracket off as well. That might help us get some access to stuff. 13. Yep, somebody snap that one. There we go. You keep that fuel rail because we have to use this one, that one, I think. And then we've got 8 mils. So to split this, that comes off there, and the side behind the throttle bracket here, there's 3 8 mils. It's quite long. Okay, we've got to do this again. That and that. So this, have I missed one? Of course I have. That's what you do. There's 4. And that's there, look, splitting that on from your throttle housing. That's that. This is the EGR lovely part that we've got. So the heads are pretty rusted up on these. Can you see that? So there's that. Yeah, nice. Good piece of engineering. Right. So the next thing to do is get that bolt out of there somehow. We've got that one out. Let's get that pipe off there. Oh, we're supposed to get to all these, and if you get a leak or a broken clip, and it just looks like a nightmare job. Right, I'll tell you what we'll do. Let's take that inlet manifold off next. Give it a bit more access. That meant to be one gasket. Not sure. It's not very good though, is it? Right, now we can get at that bolt. Oh, we're getting there. I can get it with a chisel and give it a tap with a hammer. Yeah. Lovely. There you go. Right. Next thing we want off is the starter motor, which I don't think is connected to anything because of the gearboxes half hanging out. All out. So that's that out of the way. That just looks delightful, doesn't it? That looks like it's going to do another, what, half a mile. Oops. So much nicer when you put stuff back together, and it's all new clips and hoses and great pinhole. Look at that. So that about. We're gonna have a leak anyway, won't we? So that's had it now. Just great. Oh, God. Well, that's just great, that, isn't it? So that's pinhole, that's got all in it now. That's just rusted solid, isn't it? Bit of a nightmare that, innit, look. Got all in it there. So maybe you've got a leak, maybe that's rusted up. But it's not good, that, is it? And it's absolutely shot to bits. This van we're never going to run. It's about and buying bits. And to be honest, I think we're there. So is my floor. It's covered in stuff, but bag a lot of stuff up now and have a tidy around. So there's the engine stripped. It's all 90% of it's 95% of it's off. It's just that oil feed pipe, is it oil return pipe to get off. We've got the crank sensors to take off, which is around the other side. I'll show you how that we put the other one back together. So there you go. So, well, we've tried to fix it. I've tried to strip it down now, and hopefully I'll get it cleaned up. I'll get all this stuff away, get my garage tied up a bit more. I'll give the engine a wash off and a clean up, and we'll get some parts sorted out. So if you've enjoyed this, have a look through it. You might want to skip some of it, you might want to watch it all. Hopefully you watch it all. Hopefully you come across my other videos and you like watching them. We do a lot on these vans, or I do. So we're taking another engine out of another white van. We're going to do this all over again, transfer bits from one engine to another, hopefully in a better state, and we'll turn the key. It'll start first time, I doubt it, but let's give it a go. So thanks for watching, everyone. If you enjoyed this video, hit that subscribe button, and I'll catch you in the next video. Bye for now.